The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. With that, let's head up to Nashville for the Titans home opener. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And they had it easy last week. They jumped out to an early lead and then put it on cruise control from there.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season and not have a letdown immediately. You got to fight against that. They've got to come out ready to play.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
15 line. 15 line. What we got?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really in Grade's eyes, a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw here. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's a screen to Richard. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Forced out to his left. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Well, he's going to go for it all, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. On first down, Richard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jalen Richard. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A little jet sweep to start the drive. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. A big play that time for the Titans. 52 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Smith here. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his first. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll drop the throw.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Darren Lee with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. They'll try and throw for it here.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for the Titans. 43 yards. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd and 2. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
We got this.
So with the yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire...
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll set up to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll drop to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And got his man complete. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That goes for a gain of 31. They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Back now in Nashville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 2nd and 9 now. They'll roll him out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physical... It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown. River Craycraft. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. Uncorks one for Davis. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for the Titans. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And a big turn. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be second and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but now it's third and goal. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll set up a throw. He's going deep for Brown, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. He was... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Back to throw. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Colts, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee,
I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. Someone tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest, though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, baby, my bets are off. Everything
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
By many accounts, Coach, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence of... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Back to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some matchup.
So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 4 catches, 102 yards, and he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Corey Davis there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. On play action, they'll throw. He's going deep for Brown, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
And he's going to go down again. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. They'll look to throw here. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
That puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. They'll drop to throw.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This is Richard. The Titans on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On the ground, Richard. And some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. They'll set up to throw. And this one complete to Smith. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action here on first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. 2nd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Being chased out left. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. Looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Wormley. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll set up a throw. He gives it to Humphries. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in... After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. They'll look to throw. They took a real chance there, throwing deep from their own end zone.
Yeah, just think about it this way. If you take that shot, which they just did, you give those pass rushers an extra chance to get you. Your escape hatch behind you is gone because the end line is there. Yet at the same time, they took the gamble, and boy, did it pay off.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a screen to Richard. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. He can run for it, and he will. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now, this one complete to Corey Davis, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man, complete. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Richard. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They'll drop the throw. Steps away to his left. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now back to throw.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush.
And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Their mobile quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll run on first down. Kelly. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Humphreys. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He finds Humphreys. Give him 30 yards there.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Well, what do you think? Maybe got away with one? I mean, he's thrown 2 picks already. That looked pretty dangerous.
And they have a little hang time on it. So what he needs to do right now, hug it out a little bit with his guy. Because he went up and made a play on the football and kept him from potentially throwing that 3rd interception. There's some trust in there. There's also some hope.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Your trip is huge, baby. Your trip is huge.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they will tie this game here. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. Now a first throw here in overtime. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Flushed out right. He'll find his running back here, Richard. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They'll set up to throw. All right, well, they didn't kick it on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights, and they have regained the lead. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goal's from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Titans, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with a New England.
Smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, the man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield,